Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Patrick. In this video, I am going to discuss different personality disorders, starting with type A personality disorder. In this category, we have schizotypal personality disorder, we have schizoid personality disorder, as well as paranoid personality disorder. This personality disorders are characterized as odd or eccentric. Okay, so again, in this type 1 personality disorder, you have schizotypal, you have schizoid, you have paranoid. And these people are described as odd or eccentric. Type B. In terms of type B personality disorders, in this category, you have borderline personality disorder, you have histrionic personality disorder, you have antisocial, you also have narcissistic personality disorder. These patients or these people are characterized as emotional, dramatic, or erratic. Then we have type C personality disorders. In this category, you have avoidant personality disorder, you have dependent personality disorder, you have obsessive compulsive personality disorder. These personalities or these personality disorders, they are described as anxious or fearful. So next, I'm now going to look at each personality disorder in much details. So if we go back to type A personality disorder, one of them is schizotypal personality disorder. These individuals present with magical thinking. Okay, they have odd beliefs. For example, if I put on a red tie, I'm gonna get a job interview. Okay, so sometimes most of the time, they present with magical way of thinking. They also exhibit cognitive or perceptual distortions. And another thing you need to know about schizotypal personality is that they tend to be uncomfortable with close relationships. So once again, they do exhibit odd beliefs or magical thinking. They're pretty much uncomfortable with close relationships, and they display cognitive or perceptual distortions. Another personality disorder you need to look at is schizoid personality disorders. In this personality disorder, we see things like social withdrawal. They lack interest in close relationships. They tend to be reclusive. They do not desire or enjoy relationships. Interestingly, they don't even care if you criticize or if you praise them. Okay, so those are your schizoid personality disorders. Again, they are prone to withdraw from social activities. They're not interested in relationships. They tend to be reclusive. They do not desire or enjoy relationships. And they are very indifferent to praise or criticism. Next, we have your paranoid personality disorders. These people are highly suspicious of being exploited. They do not trust easily, and they constantly hold grudges. And it's very easy for them to get upset. So they are easily triggered. Now we go to type B personality disorders. One of them is borderline. One thing to really pay attention when it comes to borderline personality disorders is that they are always fluctuating between happiness and sadness. One moment you are the best thing that has ever happened to them, and the next moment you are the worst thing that has ever happened to them. Okay, so they exhibit labile emotions. Okay, the mood is not always stable. All right, and sometimes they struggle to hold relationship. Because if you're always going to bounce between I'm the best thing that happened to you today, I'm the worst thing that happened to you tomorrow, there's some level of instability in terms of emotion. Okay? And there's always recurrent thoughts of causing some type of injury. So those are the things you want to look at when you are considering or when you are trying to diagnose someone with borderline personality disorder. Very important. Next, we look at histrionic personality disorders. These people are highly sexually provocative. Okay, they come into the clinic, they dress in a short skirt. Okay, they are very much into attention. They love attention. They are the center of attention. They are very dramatic. Again, they are sexually seductive in terms of how they present. Next, antisocial. Antisocial personality disorders. This personality, they violate laws and the rights of other people. They are never remorseful and they lack empathy. They don't mind getting into repeated physical fights. One thing you want to keep in mind before you pronounce someone as antisocial, they must be 18 years of age. But if they begin to exhibit these particular characteristics and they are less than 18, do you know what that is called? We call that conduct disorder. But for you to term someone antisocial, they have to turn 18. If they are exhibiting these characteristics before the age of 18, that is conduct disorder. So again, antisocial personality disorders, they are likely to violate laws and the rights of other people. They are not remorseful. They hardly feel guilty about their actions. They don't mind getting into repeated physical altercations and fights. And the threshold is 18 years of age. Next, we have narcissistic personality disorders. These people are full of grandiose delusions. They tend to think themselves as being omnipotent. They see themselves as very famous, very powerful. There's always a tendency to exploit others for their own need. And they love admiration. They need and thrive on admiration. Very important to recognize this type of personality disorder. Next, we have avoidant personality disorders. These people are very fearful of being rejected. They fear rejection and they are unwilling to be involved with others unless there's some level of guarantee that they are going to be accepted. So the fear of being rejected makes them to withdraw from being associated with others. They tend to take jobs that expose them to less interpersonal interaction or involvement. They do think themselves as being socially inept. They don't see themselves as being socially adequate. Okay? So they're always afraid that they're going to be rejected. All right? So they don't see themselves as being socially adequate. Next, we have dependent personality disorders. As the name suggests, these people struggle to make decisions without reassurances from other people. They always need support and validation from other people. They lack the independent capacity of thought. And whenever they are left alone, they feel there's this sense of helplessness. And because they thrive on the support and reassurances of other people, they tend to be less confrontational. And that makes sense because they don't want to lose the support of other people around them. Right? That's how they behave. So that's your dependent personality disorder. Next is obsessive compulsive personality disorder. These people are perfectionists. Okay? They love perfectionism. And because of their obsession with making things perfect, they tend to be less productive. And they love details, schedules, and rules. And they exude rigidity when it comes to morality. These people are inflexible when it comes to morality. They just see things the way they see it. It has to be organized in a certain way. That's it. Not flexible. Very rigid. Extreme attention to details and rules. They are obsessed with perfection. They're willing to do that. Even if it means achieving less. So that's it when it comes to obsessive compulsive personality disorder. Okay, guys, I just wanted to take a little bit of time and go through some of these personalities that we see in the hospital. These are people that we live with. They are our neighbors, our brothers, our sisters, our friends, our co-workers. We all have those things. So when you know these differences, you know how to adjust your behavior. All right, this is simply for educational purposes. And if you have any of this, it's important for you to see a psychiatrist. All right, thank you for watching. Do leave a comment. I am very open to plethora of opinions and comments. I thrive on diversity of people's opinion. All right, so please share the video, subscribe. I'm gonna be churning out content as much as time allows me to do. All right, stay healthy and stay blessed. Thank you.